Bertemu kembali. Terima kasih kerana sudah bersama dalam Awani jam 12 tengah hari dan pastinya selepas ini adalah berkenaan laporan sukan. Dan sebelum itu, kita saksikan dulu sempena sambutan Hari Kemerdekaan ke-58 yang bakal kita sambut pada 31 Ogos ini. Astro menerusi kempen kemerdekaan Negaraku 2015 bakal menyiarkan filem-filem tempatan yang memaparkan landskap Malaysia yang harmoni. Dan untuk mengetahui lebih lanjut berkenaan sambutan itu dan persediaannya, kita bersama rakan tugas Melisau. Silakan.
Terima kasih rakan tugas di studio. Sempena kempen kemerdekaan, Astro turut serta dalam meraihkan pelakon dan juga pengarah filem tempatan yang terus mematabatkan industri filem negara. Dan untuk mengulas lanjut mengenai kempen kemerdekaan Astro, bersama saya ketika ini ialah Ketua Pegawai Operasi Astro iaitu Henry Tan. Thank you Henry for joining Astro Wani. Well, Henry, what will the viewers expect during or throughout the Merdeka weekend?
I think throughout the month of Merdeka and Malaysia Day, that for the 1 month period, I think Malaysians and particularly Astro customers in 4.5 million homes can have the benefit of enjoying what we call Malaysian theme content. So there are altogether over 130 Malaysian theme programs and shows made available for our viewers to enjoy. What's special this year is our theme this year is actually celebrating Malaysian films. So we're going to bring over and above that, a lot of Malaysian films will be featured. So including the Adri from KRU February 29 movie, which is, by the way, one of my favorite local movies, which I think is a wonderful movie and very timely for the Merdeka celebrations, about how this young guy journeyed through the decades from the time of the early years of that time pre-Merdeka, pre-Malaysia formation, and then he kind of journeyed through the time and space, right? So it's really a wonderful story and so apt for Merdeka. And obviously then the journey, which is Malaysia's largest local box office hit, and that will be also made available. And Chu Keng Guan, who is the director of that, will also be featured later. And also we also have Memaparkan, which is a story about a group of youth that were wrongly convicted, and then there's obviously the drama behind that, but it all ends up with a nice happy ending in terms of the conclusion. And like all movies, you kind of finish off with a bit of a smile. These are all great Malaysian movies. So what we also have will be Malaysian directors, Malaysian actors, actresses in local and also international movies. They also be featured. So things like The Conjuring, which is directed by a Malaysian born, and then obviously movies with Tan Sri, Michelle Yeoh and all will also be featured. So there'll be a whole compilation of Malaysian related movies that will be featured in conjunction with the 130 other Malaysian theme shows. Okay,
so also in conjunction with this campaign, there would be a blood donation drive. Yeah. So please share with us more.
I think what we tried to do is, like last year, we did a blood donation drive. We call it Kita Sama. And this year, we're continuing that because we think, while we celebrate Merdeka and all that, it's also timely that we do something to help those in need. So we think, that's a really good time. And that's why we call it Kita Sama. And that blood donation is really a very noble thing to do. And there are already many donors in Malaysia doing so. Last year when we did campaign, it was very successful. And then we featured someone who's been so kind and generous, and through the years of his blood donation, he has benefited hundreds of Malaysians. This year we thought about that, and we decided to make the campaign a little bit more youngish in nature. So like all young kind of a theme, we decided to do a bit of a dare, and our hashtag says it all, right? So this year for that campaign, we actually call it scared or not scared. Very so it's a bit of a dare, and telling, especially hoping to appeal to the young people that say, hey, do you really have the guts to donate blood and help other people or not? So we kind of put the lingo in a very youngish tone, and we hope that will really resonate with the young, and that Malaysians from all walks of life, young and old, we hope will come to this call to really take part in the blood donation drive. And I think the blood bank in Malaysia would be really very appreciative and thankful for their contributions.
Okay, thank you Henry for your time. We
Alright,
appreciate
thanks. Thank you.
Baiklah, itu tadi Henry Tan dan orang ramai dialu-alukan untuk ke 7 lokasi kempen derma darah itu dan jangan lupa #scared not scared. Baiklah, itu saja yang boleh saya laporkan di sini. Kembali kepada rakan tugas di studio. Silakan.
Terima kasih Melissa Ong dengan laporan itu tadi. Apapun kepada anda di rumah, pastikan kesan anda bersama Astro untuk menyaksikan filem-filem yang bakal ditayangkan oleh Astro bersempena dengan sambutan kemerdekaan ke-58 pada tahun ini.